It's a beautiful sight. All the chargers are open. Beautiful. All right. That's not right. Usually it tells me to plug it in first. Oh. Maybe I'm supposed to connect first. Still new to this, folks. Okay. Now we'll start. Big, huge clicking that you know it's working and doing something. Cool. Good morning. So it's about 7 a.m. right now. I left maybe like 45 minutes ago. I'm heading back to Connecticut. So I left this morning at like a little over 100-mile charge, and it was a little cold, so I had to use the heater and stuff, which is always a bummer. I'm always like riding that line of like, do I really want to rough it or do I want to be comfortable? And I don't know. I had to stop anyways, so I figured I'd stop back at the Auburn Mall. So I figured I'll use the heat, whatever, because the lower my charge is when I get there, the faster it'll be, and it'll be fine. It'll all work out. So I'm charging now. Probably need to get up to like 120 miles. I'm at 47 to start, so yeah, definitely gonna use this opportunity to like heat up the car and stuff too. So I'm gonna try to heat it up and everything before I get going, before I unplug actually, so I don't really have to use it as much. The sun's coming up and everything, so I'm assuming it's gonna get a little warm. It's not too cold this morning, but you know, I'm a proper tropical ape over here, and if it's a little cold, it's cold. About this time next year, I'm gonna be in Southern California, so I won't have to worry about that as much. But anyways, it'll warm up as the day goes on. I guess it might be that I'm still in like the honeymoon phase of this all, but like even stopping this morning for charging, like I haven't felt burdened by it at all yet. You know, this is probably something I guess I wouldn't have had to worry about if I was in a gas car, but I don't know. It's all kind of part of it, and I actually kind of like it. I rarely take longer trips where I'm like super pressed for time, so I usually don't mind the stop, and honestly, when I'm stopping, I don't mind getting up and walking around, and I don't know. Just makes me appreciate the trip more anyways, so it's kind of cool. It's just funny because most people, that's the first thing they ask is like, well, how much do you have, you know, how much range do you have? When I tell them, oh, I don't know, about 240 miles, something like that on a full charge, they're like, oh, that's it? And I'm like, well, how much do you drive in a normal day? And when they bring up charging, they're kind of okay with me saying that, you know, oh, well, level 2, you can go to sleep and wake up with it full. And they're like, oh, okay, you know, that makes sense to them. But then when I talk about quick charging along the way and I say, well, you know, if you're going for a longer trip, you know, you stop and you get about 80, 90 miles in about a half hour. Like, oh, a half hour? You have to wait that long? Again, my sample size is small, but the few times I've done it, a half hour goes. I mean, when I park, I plug in, I check my like phone, I look at what's going on. You know, maybe I get out and go to the bathroom if there's a place I can go to the bathroom. And already it's been like 15 minutes, maybe even a little bit longer. So maybe I get back in my car and I don't know, go on Instagram or something. Like, it flies by. So a half hour is not a huge deal. Charging still proves to be not as big of a deal as even I thought it would be. I was constantly worried about it, but it hasn't been an issue. So yeah, right now we're getting about 37 kilowatts, which is a little low even for this charger. I saw much faster speeds last night. Hopefully it'll speed up a bit. Oh yeah, it sped up a bit. So 45, 46 kilowatts. That's nice to see. Sorry, the light in here is weird now because I have the sun coming in just right here and I don't really want to move. I was just checking out the EVgo map, and it seems like there's like a couple fast chargers on the way back that I might want to actually check out. So I'm at like 107 miles right now. I might give it another 10 minutes tops and then just head out because those chargers are like 40, 50 miles away. So that should be plenty to get me there, and wouldn't mind actually giving them a shot and just checking out the locations. There's one at like a Dunkin' Donuts and then there's one at a Cumberland Farms. But they're both like very highly rated, so might be cool. So at about 140 miles, I think that'll about do it. I heated up the car a little bit, so I'm gonna go unplug. Ugh, my hair is nuts, as per usual. You guys will get used to it. But yeah, I'm gonna head back on the road, and I'll catch up with you guys later.